If you've been thinking about getting serious with your money, like actually serious, now's the time. The Motley Fool is offering new members 50% off their iconic stock recommendation service, Stock Advisor. This is the same service that's crushed the market with recommendations that have returned 1,057% since inception, compared to the S&P 500's 180% over that same period. This isn't guesswork. The Motley Fool has a track record of finding companies before they become household names. So if you want to invest smarter and you like saving money while doing it, go to fool.com/listen to claim your 50% off discount off a 1-year term of Stock Advisor. Again, that's fool.com/listen. Returns of 1,057% are from the Motley Fool's product Stock Advisor and measured against S&P 500 returns of 180% as of July 10th, 2025. Past performance is not an indicator of future results. All investing involves a risk of loss. Individual investment results may vary.
Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Israel begins operations in Gaza City. Charges in the Charlie Kirk murder, the death of a Hollywood icon, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The Israeli military launched a large-scale ground operation in Gaza City on Tuesday, advancing its nearly 2-year campaign against Hamas. Defense Minister Israel Katz declared Gaza is burning as 2 IDF divisions moved in under Operation Gideon's Chariots 2. Israeli officials say the operation aims to dismantle Hamas's infrastructure and secure the release of hostages taken in the October 2023 attacks. The offensive comes as a UN commission accuses Israel of committing genocide, claims Israeli leaders deny as international pressure mounts for a ceasefire and renewed negotiations. House Republicans on Tuesday released text for a stopgap bill that funds the government at current levels through November 21st and boosts security funding for public officials. Speaker Mike Johnson said the House plans to vote by Friday on the measure, saying it will keep the government funded and operating at current levels while we continue all this work on regular appropriations bills. In addition to extending funding, it meets the Trump administration's request for an additional $58 million for security for public officials, $30 million for the executive branch, $28 million for the Supreme Court, plus a $30 million boost in security funding for security for members of Congress. Democrats have signaled opposition to such a funding bill, calling for any stopgap to include provisions to eliminate cuts to Medicaid that Republicans passed into law earlier this year and to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies expiring at the end of the year. The Utah County Attorney's Office officially charged Tyler Robinson, the prime suspect in the killing of Charlie Kirk, with aggravated murder and announced they will pursue the death penalty. Charlie Kirk was murdered while engaging in one of our most sacred and cherished American rights, the bedrock of our democratic republic, the free exchange of ideas and a search for truth, understanding, and a more perfect union, Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray said at the press conference on Tuesday. Text messages between Robinson and his roommate were released alongside the charges filed by Utah officials. "I am still okay, my love," Robinson texted his roommate. "To be honest," he continued, "I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you." He appears to have also confessed to the murder in a Discord chat shortly before turning himself in to authorities. "Hey guys, I have bad news for you all. It was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry for all of this," read the message. An Illinois TV anchor has resigned from a local ABC-affiliated station after she said she was suspended for airing a tear-jerking, nonpartisan tribute to her mentor Charlie Kirk following his assassination. Benny Ray Harmony announced she was leaving WICS ABC 20 Springfield on Monday after she allegedly faced retaliation from the station for airing the emotional 1 minute and 17-second tribute on Friday. Many in the mainstream media have been fired or punished for mocking his assassination. "I believe I am the first to be targeted for honoring him on air," she posted on X. "Effective immediately, I have resigned from WICS ABC 20 after being suspended for airing a nonpartisan tribute to Charlie Kirk this past Friday." Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis on Tuesday lost her bid to get back on the Georgia election interference case against President Trump, who celebrated by calling her a disaster. The embattled prosecutor was booted from the high-profile case in December by the Georgia Court of Appeals, which cited the appearance of impropriety over her affair with the special prosecutor Nathan Wade leading the case. Georgia's top court said Tuesday that it would not consider reversing a lower court's ruling. A day after the White House announced it had the framework of a deal with China to divest its U.S. TikTok business, the Wall Street Journal reported some of the specifics. According to the Journal, the app's U.S. business would be controlled by a consortium, including cloud giant Oracle and private investment firms Silver Lake and Andreessen Horowitz. Users in the U.S. would reportedly have to move over to a new app, which TikTok is already testing. A new board would comprise mostly Americans, one of whom would be appointed by the government. With a deal in the works, President Trump extended the deadline for China's ByteDance to divest the app's U.S. operations or be shut down for the fourth time to December 16th. Robert Redford, the legendary actor and Oscar-winning director, died Tuesday at age 89 at his home in Sundance, Utah. The two-time Oscar winner was known for iconic films including Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sting, The Natural, and The Way We Were. Redford also founded the Sundance Institute and Film Festival. His representative said he died in his sleep, though no official cause of death was given. He is survived by his second wife and two daughters. Redford leaves behind a legacy that bridged Hollywood glamour and American grit on and off the screen. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.